Hey Lexi, I love your pineapple and bikini bottom costume.
Oh, thanks. I love your strawberry costume too.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Ben.
Ben who?
Been waiting on Halloween all year.
Good one. Today is October 31st, and this is
The
Roar.
This is no trick. We have a late start on Wednesday. The tardy bell rings at 9:35. So if you aren't in your class first hour at 9:35, you will be marked tardy and have to deal with the consequences. Check out the news release on mainlineonline.com for all the details. Treat yourself by being on time.
Hey Marissa, did you know that more than 50% of kids prefer chocolate candy for Halloween? What's your favorite candy?
Sour Patch Kids.
Mine is Starburst, because I'm a star. So Marissa, what was your favorite yearbook week video last week?
It was Frank and Weenie.
I like that one too. The Carasillos did an awesome job with those. Well, today is the last day to visit yearbookordercenter.com to get the yearbook for $50. Tomorrow, the price goes up to $65. Either way, that's still cheaper than buying FIFA 17 for your Xbox or PlayStation, so make sure you get a copy. You'll be happy if you do.
I bought mine. Are you going trick-or-treating tonight?
Of course I am. Why not?
With this awesome weather, I bet a lot of kids will be out wandering the streets of Lansing tonight.
And I bet there'll be some awesome costumes too.
Yeah, I bet you're right. You know, Kelsey East went out last week and researched the top costumes of this year. Let's take a look.
Hi guys, it's Lauren, and today is Halloween. Last week, Kelsey and I took to the halls of Lansing High School to interview the students about the top 10 Halloween costumes this year. With today being Halloween, we did a little research on which Halloween costumes are most popular this year. We took to the halls to ask the students of LHS what they think are the most popular Halloween costumes this year. What costumes do you think will be in the top 10?
Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton because of the political debates and people like making fun of them. And definitely clowns because all the clown hunting going on in now.
The most popular Halloween costumes this year are Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump Suicide Squad characters, specifically Harley Quinn and the Joker, Ghostbusters, Pokemon characters, Bob's Burgers characters, Anna and Elsa, Deadpool, the inflatable T-Rexes, Star Wars characters, specifically Kylo Ren and Rey, and Harry Potter. What is your favorite top 10 Halloween costume?
My favorite top 10 Halloween costume is Harley Quinn because of the Suicide Squad movie that came out.
Okay. We also went to some Halloween stores and looked around at the costumes they had on display to see if any of the top 10 costumes were sold there. What do you think are the most popular Halloween costumes this year?
Well, unfortunately, our presidential candidates, because let's be real, they're all clowns when you get down to it. But I think superheroes would probably be another stellar choice.
What are you going to dress up as for Halloween this year?
I'm going to dress up as a mermaid.
Okay. Many of the popular costumes this year are very relevant to what is going on in the media world, such as the presidential candidates, popular summer movies like Suicide Squad, and movies that will hit theaters soon, such as Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Popular games like Pokemon Go also influenced the costumes this year as well. This has been Kelsey and Lauren reporting for The Roar. Stay tuned for next week's show on Yearbook.
Thanks, Kelsey. Did you know, according to tradition, if a person wears his or her clothes inside out and then walks backwards on Halloween, he or she will see a witch at midnight?
Well, I probably won't try that tonight since we have school tomorrow. But maybe my friends in Leavenworth will see since they're off tomorrow. At least we get to sleep in on Wednesday.
Yeah, until we have to be here at 9:35. We have a couple other features about Halloween for our viewers today.
Here's a look at iconic Halloween movies with Hunter Hotelling.
From the classics to the new modern reinvention, the horror and thriller genre faces many changes, but still stays a large staple and tradition to Halloween. Some classic horror movies include Psycho, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Nightmare on Elm Street, The Shining, and of course, the classic Halloween. These are remembered as classics for their originality, storytelling, and scares.
Wanna play hide and clap?
New and modern horror films can include movies like The Conjuring, Insidious, Don't Breathe, Saw, and Scream, which has been said to rejuvenate the slasher subgenre. We asked a Lansing student what their favorite scary movie was.
My favorite Halloween movie is Scream because every Halloween my family comes together to watch it and it creates family memories, ones that I will always remember as an adult, and that's also my tradition.
Halloween has been associated with fear since its Celtic creation 2,000 years ago. The Celts believed that Halloween was made to allow spirits to come back to Earth, and the human's duty was to dress up as monsters to scare the spirits away. Over these years, this concept has been tweaked to include fun costumes, parties, and most importantly, candy. Naturally, scary movies fit well into this holiday because of the scary movies combination of fear and fun. We asked Lansing High School teacher and film club sponsor, Mr. Simmons, if he thought horror stands as a film genre.
I believe horror is its own genre, even though it is kind of a combination of drama and action. It's not my favorite genre, but it is one I believe that is self-sustaining and is not truly a subgenre. Like I said, I'm not a huge horror movie genre fan. I haven't even seen a lot of the classics like Friday the 13th, Halloween, Psycho even. I hate to admit that kind of stuff, but my favorite horror movies that I have seen would be the first Saw. I thought it was very well done and very unpredictable. Also a fan of the Conjurings, but on the whole, not my favorite genre.
After looking on many platforms, the top 5 scary movies to watch around Halloween were The Exorcist, The Shining, The Babadook, The Blair Witch Project, and Rosemary's Baby. Close comers after the top 5 include Halloween, It Follows, and Cabin in the Woods. We asked a Lansing student if they agreed with the list.
Top 5 scary movies. I like them all except for The Shining. If I had to pick one, I'd pick that one to replace with the Ouija that just came out. It's pretty scary, nice story timeline. Like I said, top 5 scary movies are pretty good, and honestly, I think you guys should just go see them.
From Celtic origins to horror classics, the concept of fun and fear being hand in hand has been an important tradition in our history. And one of the best ways to celebrate it is by microwaving a bag of popcorn and watching a movie with family and friends. This has been Hunter O'Taling reporting for The Roar.
Thanks, Hunter. I love scary movies. Here's some movies trivia. The movie Halloween was on such a tight budget, they had to use the cheapest mask they could find for the character Michael Mears. It turned out to be a mask of William Shatner from Star Trek. He's also the guy on the Priceline commercials.
That's great. Did you hear Senior Kayla Masock won the pumpkin carving contest last week? She got a $25 gift card.
Her pumpkin was awesome. She decorated with the Day of the Dead theme. So Marissa, did you know I can read your mind?
So what am I thinking?
You're thinking you want to learn about the computers that can read your mind.
Oh my gosh, you're so right. Let's watch.
Have you ever heard about the new technology scientists are coming up with? Computers that read your mind are about to change the future.
I think it'd be pretty cool because for people that can't speak and are mute or have extreme speech impediments, it'd be cool for them to speak and have people understand what they're trying to say. Would not consider getting one because that sounds really, really expensive, but it'd be cool to have one at certain institutions and hospitals and stuff like that.
The computers reduce expertise needed. Just like with Kinect, recognizing body movements, the headset will read your brain happening within milliseconds.
The computer would be a lot easier to use because it would be easier to navigate because it already knows where you want to go, stuff like that. If I were to use a mind-reading computer for anything, it'd probably be to read other people's minds so I could see what they're thinking. I think that'd be pretty interesting.
Studies give more of a global picture at how a person who is awake and paying attention perceives a complex visual object.
I think that a mind-reading computer could somewhat be helpful in a school, but I also think that students really need that one-on-one with actual people and not computers, and they need emotion and affection in their lives, and I think that it would probably decrease everybody's creativity levels, and it overall would maybe ruin everybody's lives. I feel like if it was like in place of a teacher, it would not be beneficial to me because I need like that one-on-one conversation with the person, and I think that it would be really distracting to have a computer teaching me, and I'm not really sure how I feel about that, but I definitely think that human interaction is a necessity when you're learning.
Allowing researchers to identify which parts of the brain respond to stimuli, the new technique could help doctors map the human brain in one day. This has been Emily and Jordan reporting for The Roar.
Thanks, Emily and Jordan.
Did you know the largest pumpkin ever measured was grown by Norm Craven, who broke the world record in 1993 with a 836-pound pumpkin?
That's a massive pumpkin. Did you know what else breaks records?
The Lions?
Exactly. Fall sports ended this week, and we have had some pretty awesome finishes. Take a look at some highlights from a few of the fall sports.
Now that the fall sports are over with, we talked to a few coaches about how the season's wrapped up. And is this what you expected for the season?
No, not really, because you just can't. You never anticipate, the number of injuries that happen in a season. Sometimes teams go through this, and obviously it looks like this year was our turn, and so it just gives extra opportunities, for everybody to pitch in, step up, those types of things. We've been getting more out of our senior class, and then again playing just more younger guys, which is really good for the program as well.
How do you think the regular season went?
The boys are outperforming what I thought they would be. I thought maybe we would qualify and get in, but I think we have a couple state placers in the group this year, and the girls are repeating their performance from last year. They've put themselves in a position to be one of the top 3 teams this weekend.
This has been Peyton Jandrew and Marissa Shimke reporting for The Roar. Back to you, Marissa and Lexi.
It has been a great season to be a Lion. The girls' cross-country team finished in 5th place at state over the weekend. The top 2 Lions were JC Huckabee in 9th place and Emma Bresser in 16th place. This was Bresser's 4th year making the state team. Congrats.
The boys' cross-country team wrapped up their season Saturday, too. The top finisher for the guys was Holden Giefer, and the team finished in 12th place.
The football team lost to Bonner in regional play Friday night, finishing the season with a 4-5 record. Miss McQuillan was honored during halftime for her service in the military. Her sons senior Quentin and sophomore Connor joined her on the field as she was recognized. Miss McQuillan is on the Lansing School Board. Did you know that's an elected position?
Yeah, and speaking of the elections next week, we will finally know who's going to be the next president.
And we will finally be able to watch TV without any political ads. I can't wait for those to end.
You know what I didn't want to end? The volleyball season. The team finished their season Friday night at the Expo Center in Topeka. The Lady Lions ended with a final score record of 33-8 for the season. Congratulations to all the Lions who took part in the fall sport.
Band and Color Guard wrapped up their competition season Saturday at KU. The band and Color Guard received a 2 rating. I can't wait to see what show the band does next year for the football halftime shows.
Me too. Now we look forward to winter sports. This week is an off week, but there is a powerlifting meeting on the 4th. You don't have to be an athlete to do powerlifting. See Coach Craig, Mays, or Chapel for information about the upcoming season.
You don't have to be an athlete to walk either. Didn't you look into charity miles recently, Lexi?
I sure did. Take a look at this. Hi, I'm Lexi Payne, and this is Spotlight with Lexi. On this episode of Spotlights with Lexi, we take a closer look at Charity Miles at Lansing High School.
One of the reasons that we're doing Charity Miles at Lansing High School is that this gives our kids an opportunity to do something for others, and it virtually costs nothing except a little bit of time and a little bit of shoe leather. So I think it's a really great activity. I think the thing I really love the most about this is that kids get to pick a charity to give to. They have, I believe right now, 37 different charities, and these are really well-researched and well-respected charities. And the cool thing is that if you want to walk for Girl Up, which is who I walk for, you can do that one week, and then you can switch off, and you can do Wounded Warriors the next week. So you get to pick who you're supporting every week, and this has brought some amazing awareness to our school about all of the great things that you can do for charity.
Students had the choice of walking for the charity or playing games on freerice.com. Freerice.com is something that was established through the UN. It was designed to play trivia games, and then the sponsors donated rice based on the scores you have. There are also some SAT and ACT games you can play as well.
I chose to walk for Wounded Warrior Project because my dad is a veteran and I think it's important to give back to those who fought for our country. I decided to walk because I think it's important to give back.
When students signed up, they had a choice to join grade level teams. We used those teams to calculate how many miles we are walking for charity.
I enjoy walking for charity miles. I walk knowing I'm giving to other people without getting anything in return.
What charity are you walking for? This has been Lexi Payne and Mason Root reporting for The Roar.
That was great, Lexi. I can't wait to walk during CCR.
I know, me too. Hey, NHS members. Current members should go to the choir room after school today or at 7:40 a.m. tomorrow to get the robes for Wednesday. Members and inductees will meet Wednesday at 9 a.m. in the auditorium for induction practice. Please be on time.
Like on time for school Wednesday at 9:35. Oh, and don't forget to wear a blanket tomorrow. You can donate to Project Warmth at the end of the day to help people in our community stay warm this winter.
Well, that's all we've got for today. Thanks for watching. Check out these spooky credits, and we'll see you tomorrow. Happy Halloween!